welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Today's topic is 3 things to do before you start purchasing your skincare products or before you start working on your skin routine. So I'm pinning it now, and I'm on the beach today. So there may be a delay in me welcoming you, but welcome. Here, which I'm very thankful. I live in California. Okay, so if you have been watching the show for the past 2 days, I've been talking about the law that got passed in California about the 24 ingredients in cosmetic products that are banned. A lot of them are due to the harm that they cause people. I mentioned it in the other shows, but it's cancer, health effects, birth defects, those kind of things. So you can check out those episodes if you go to at 3BWaxing on Instagram. They're on my feed, and then also I was able to upload them to YouTube at it's just my name, BEKA space HUSSONJ. So today I wanted to continue with what we're talking about as far as ingredients, because now you know that there are certain ingredients that you should be looking out for, and I want to help you work on improving your skin routine and really figuring it out. A lot of questions that I get are, where do I even start with the skin routine? Where do I start with products? There's so much out there, and the reason why I do the lab or the show when I talk about ingredients is so that you're more educated on ingredients, so you know what you're looking for. But yeah, so I'm gonna go into that, and then if you do come in and I don't greet you, okay. So announcements: the fruit enzyme pads are in stock. I plan on shipping them out on Monday. They're in stock. The acne and ingrown pads are out of stock. I'm working on getting them back in stock, but I do have something coming for Black Friday, so make sure you are on the lab list. And then also in November, I really will be talking a lot about the pads. But yeah, the fruit enzyme pads are good. And yesterday on the show, I talked about how I don't promote the fruit enzyme pads as much, and it's not because they're not as good. It's just because the acne ingrown pads are stronger because they have the salicylic acid in it, and I do a lot of waxing. A lot of my clients want to prevent ingrowns and dark spots and those kind of things, and so the acne and ingrown pads is what's most popular, but because of my clientele and why I started the pads. But the fruit enzyme pads are just as great. They're chemical exfoliants. They can be used as toner pads. I posted today about the scientific word is, and I'm gonna probably mess this up, is I said it in the post today. Sativa. And I'm not gonna try it today. But one of the ingredients, the pineapple extract in the fruit enzyme pads, is a HAA, so it's exfoliating, and then it also has vitamin C, so it helps with dark spots. So I posted about that today, and then I have another video I posted I think 2 days ago. So there's a lot of great things about both the pads, but you can use both of them as well. But I wanted to say that because I don't always talk about them as much as I talk about the acne and ingrown. Yeah. Second announcement is that 3BWaxing pads officially ship to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. So it's now the US, the UK, Canada, UAE, and Netherlands. So I'm very thankful. I hope you can hear me. Very thankful for the growth of 3BWaxing, and that I can help people in this country and then other countries as well. The last announcement I have for today is my esthetician client. I've been working with her doing Pick My Brain calls this year, and she has come out with these beautiful soap bars They are so beautiful. I was talking about them yesterday, and she did this all during the pandemic. So the announcement is I'm going to order from her and have them on the show and talk about them, because I think they're beautiful, and then the ingredients that she put in them is really good, because it's really good for hyperpigmentation. But also, I make this announcement because there really is no excuse for not being able to start your product line. We were able to work together during the pandemic and get her product out, so you can do it too, and it's really smart to do it right now. I was on a soapbox the other day, but it seems like everything's opening up and it's going to get better once we have a vaccine and stuff like that, but you still want to have some type of product so your business doesn't just come to a halt when you can't be in the salon, stuff like that, for whatever reason it may be. So those are the 3 announcements. I'm going to introduce the show, and then I'm going to go into the 3 things. I know it's a bit of a delay. Hey, Melanin Rich Skincare, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Welcome back. I'm going to go into the intro, and then we're going to go into the content. Also, yes, I'm in a different background. It's the beach. I live in California. Okay. So, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. I am, actually, side note, Melanin, can you hear me okay? Melanin Rich Skincare. Can you let me know if you can hear me? It's going to be a bit of a delay. Or is the ocean too loud? Yes. Okay, cool. So, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. I am Becca, your pro waxer, skin therapist, and licensed esthetician since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, ingrowns, and full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and products. I have my own product line, which is the acne and ingrow pads and the fruit enzyme pads, which we talked about earlier. They've been sold and shipped to the US, the UK, Canada, UAE, and the Netherlands. They're chemical exfoliants, so they're good for face and body, and they're gentle on the skin. I also help estheticians start their own product line, start their own salon suite, attract clients, and improve their waxing technique. Part of the things that make me qualified is I've been the regional trainer for a large waxing franchise and the lead esthetician at a high-end gym in Newport Beach. I go live Wednesday through Friday at 3:26 p.m. If you want to know when I talk about waxing, you can join the Wax Lounge. If you want to know when I talk about skincare, you can join the lab. And if you want to know when I talk about esthetician education, attracting clients, and business information, and starting your product line, you can join Salon T. And that's pretty much it. And then if you want to connect with me one-on-one, I have, the one-on-one calls for skincare, one-on-one calls for estheticians, courses, classes, all that good stuff. So, again, we've been talking about ingredients, and the big thing I get and question I get is that, I don't know where to start with my skincare. There's so many products out there, and obviously I want you to buy my products and the things I offer, but even if you don't, I want you to know your ingredients, because that's what you should be basing it off of, ingredients. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show, Miss Kareem Davis. Welcome. So, whether you are just starting off in the industry, she said, and so much to learn. Yes, and I did a post about this. Oh, I think you were the one that was talking to me on it. And it is so much to learn, and it's so much fun. So I'm glad you are here. What was I saying? Oh, so one thing about whether you are figuring out your skin care, figuring out a routine, even if you're an esthetician, she's an esthetician, also what I've learned, it's always good to see how other estheticians do things and what they teach and stuff like that. So whether you're any of those categories, you want to do these 3 things before you start buying your skincare or changing your routine. So number 1, and if you're new to the 3BWaxing show, sometimes I have a whiteboard and I write it down. I don't have that today because I'm on the beach. But number 1 is you need to know at first, before you even start buying anything, is know what you need. So you need to determine, like, am I going to need a cleanser? Am I going to need a serum at night? Like, all those things. And how you're going to base that, what you're going to base that off of is your skin type and what things you're trying to correct. So number 1 is know what you need, and you're basing that off your skin type and what things you're trying to correct. So one thing I help people find out, like, their routine and how to place their products in what order. That's what I do on skin consultation calls. But I do have a guide that I created that's free that you can download. You can click the link in the bio on Instagram at 3BWaxing, and it's the perfect skincare guide, and it goes into skin types and how to determine yours. So you can go get that guide, it's free. Figure out your skin type. If you want to do a call with me, you can. We can go over your skin routine. But right now, find out your skin type, what you want to fix. So whether it's dark spots, acne, pigmentation, whatever you're working on in the current moment. We're always working on something, improving, because our skin's always changing, especially with our hormones and that kind of thing. So that's the first thing you want to do. Grab the perfect skincare guide, figure out your skin type, figure out what you're working on, and what order you're going to put everything in. If you need help with that personally, you can do a skin call. But basically, determine how many cleansers you're going to need, which I recommend having a few in your cabinet for different things. What serums you're going to need. Everyone needs a vitamin C. And then if you're working on pigment, you'll probably need a pigment serum, hydration serum, and one thing I want to say is your routine changes with the seasons, but that's advanced, and if you're not there, just worry about a basic routine. Any questions on that? So the second one is you need to throw out everything you don't need. You need to go into your cabinet, because we all have like cabinets of beauty stuff that we just don't use. We have that's maybe like a crusted lid or something that just needs to be thrown out. The expiration date is past. Throw out all that stuff. That cleanser that you bought, that you maybe paid a lot of money for, but you haven't touched it really because you don't like it, throw it out. You're not going to use it. Throw it out, because we want to make this simple, even though it does get complicated later. And I won't even say complicated, it gets more detailed, like, oh, I have this cleanser for this when it's winter, I have this one for traveling because my skin is dry. But that's all stuff you learn as you continue. Right now we're just making it simple to have a good base, a good foundation, so that way you can grow from there. So throw out everything you're not using, anything that's expired. I'm going to reset for a second, and then we're going to go into the third one. And if you have any questions, you can drop them right now. So anyone who's joined, because the number keeps going up and down, so anyone who just joined, welcome. If you've been here a minute, thank you for joining. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. I am Becca, your pro waxer, skin therapist, and licensed esthetician since 2010. Hey Bridget, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Hey girl, hi. I was talking about you again. Licensed esthetician since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and products. I have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads the acne and ingrown pads and the fruit enzyme pads, which I was talking earlier. The acne and ingrown pads are sold out, but the fruit enzyme are in stock, and I'm going to do the next shipment of orders on Monday. They are both of them are chemical exfoliants though, and they are good for sensitive skin and good for the face and body. And they've been sold in the US, the UK, Canada, UAE, and the Netherlands. I also help estheticians start their own product line, start their own salon suite, attract clients, and improve their waxing technique. One of the things that makes me qualified is I've been the regional trainer for a large waxing franchise and the lead esthetician at a high-end gym in Newport Beach. I go live Wednesday through Friday at 3:26 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. As you can see, I'm at the beach. So I'm in California. And yeah, if you want to know when I go live about waxing, you can join the Wax Lounge. If you want to know when I go live about skincare and skincare ingredients like we're talking about today, you can join the lab. And if you want to know when I go live about starting your own product line, attracting clients, or esthetician education, then you want to join the salon tea, and all those are free. I did think of something just right now because I did see another esthetician come on. I do have, for those of you who are learning so much, I do have the ebook that I posted yesterday about 20 ways to be your best at, or dominate the spa industry and be the best after esthetician school. It's basically all the things I did to, you know, really stand out at my jobs after esthetician school. So I've been the top retailer at a lot of places, and just really was able to grow my career to open up my own business, and that may help whoever is just starting. And it's $19.99, so it's not a lot for the information you get. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're talking about skincare ingredients. We've been doing that all week. You can check out the episodes we've been doing. They're on the Instagram feed at 3BWaxing. And then if this information is useful to you and you want to do a one-on-one, you can do that by doing the skin improvement call with me, and we can do that over FaceTime. And if you don't have FaceTime, we can do Zoom. All right, so one, we did know what you need. I help my clients with this, but you can grab the perfect skincare guide. You need to know what you need for your skin, know what you're working on. Number two, you're going to throw what you don't need away, or what you don't even like, you know. And then you need to look through ingredients of new stuff you want to get and of old stuff you want to get. So if you're looking at new stuff, I'm going to recommend Skin Script and PCA. Those are good skincare lines that have quality ingredients, and they don't have any of the stuff that's been banned. They're both made by estheticians. Actually, both made by estheticians in Arizona. Shout out to Arizona. But they're really good quality, for real. And then you also want to, when you're throwing out your old products, you also want to make sure the ingredients in your old products are good for what you're working on. So, example, say you have products with kojic acid in it, and you do not have anything to do with pigment. Like, you don't have dark spots, you don't even struggle with that, but you have like a bunch of kojic acid in a lot of your products. Well, you may want to rethink that. Or if you are working on aging spots and aging skin, or dehydrated skin, you want to make sure a lot of your products have hyaluronic acid. So you want to start looking at the ingredients in the products you have, be like, is this going towards my goal? And then you're going to use that list that you created for the step number one of what you need, and you're going to be like, you know what, I need these type of ingredients in my cleanser. I need active ingredients in my cleanser. I need active ingredients in my moisturizer. I need to put a retinol somewhere in my thing. So you need to start looking at the ingredients. So those are the three about the importance of an esthetician, because they'll be able to show you things that you may not see. Even my clients who are estheticians who come to me when my salon is open, like they know that, but they don't always know it, or they get reminded of it when I tell them things that may be bothering their skin or dealing with in their everyday life. So that's what I got for you. You can book the skin consultation call. You can grab the free perfect skincare guide, and then make sure you join the lab. I have thought about going live this weekend, but I don't know. So join one of the lists. I do give more information on my list. I do all my specials and sales through my emails. It's rare that I run a special on my Instagram, but I sometimes do, but not always. You usually have to be on a list. But I hope this is helpful, and I hope you enjoy seeing the beach. So yeah, I will for sure be on live next week, but I may be on live this week.